Welcome to the Frog Splash Podcast, coming to you live from San Antonio, Texas. Once again, we are
Darrell,
Jesse,
Adam,
Alex.
Boys, welcome back. Welcome back. We've got a great one for you today. Alexander will be posting the updated scores for this season. Hopefully, he'll have that here in the next couple of days when this goes live to the universe. But before we get into that, we really need to talk about one thing before this pay-per-view. Your thoughts and opinions on Kurt Angle being the father of Jason Jordan. Darrell, go.
So a little Raw talk.
No.
Welcome back to the Attitude Era, folks. Okay.
That happened last week and this, or at the pay-per-view and this week.
I'm not down. It was so cheesy. I cringed and I looked away as it was happening. And then when they cut to Kurt Angle crying, I cringed even more.
So when he kissed him on the neck twice, though?
I got the luxury of not seeing it. So I got to read all the text messages through the thread and then turn on the network, and it already had stuff about it on there. I'm okay with it, but everyone has to be on board because we live in the reality era where we obviously know it's not his real son. How do we play that off in the next 5 years if we want to make Jason Jordan an actual star? Would Kurt Angle, would John Cena, would Edge, would any of these guys be true superstars had they been illegitimate children in a storyline of a current roster star or Hall of Famer? No. So how do we get away from that? I'll be interested to see where that angle goes.
See what he did there.
That's whenever he turns heel, and he's like, no.
Heel on the ankle?
Turns out you actually weren't my dad because this other dad over here was my real dad.
Titus O'Neil.
Exactly. Titus Worldwide. You know it. We all know it.
Ooh.
Enough Raw talk. We got that coming up when we talk about the SummerSlam pay-per-view, the mixture of the two. But we do have the one last pay-per-view kicking us right into Brooklyn, which I'm super excited for SummerSlam, but we can't have SummerSlam without Battlegrounds. All the flags of our countries, or just your favorite colors, I guess. That's kind of, most people would be Canada, I guess, right? Let's start off with the Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin. I wish we didn't have to talk about it because I'm not a fan, but we're going to. And I'll start first. Shinsuke Nakamura wins this because it's okay for Baron Corbin to lose. He's got the briefcase. He's the Money in the Bank winner. His opportunity can still come at the end of the night because this match is so early. Him losing doesn't take that away. Think of Randy Orton along with Seth Rollins at Mania, who won that match, who cashed in at the end of the night, the loser of that said match. Shinsuke wins.
Yeah, no, I feel the same exact way. You have Shinsuke go over because as long as you have that briefcase, you have a shield that you can deflect anything off of. So that's why Baron Corbin can lose it. No one sees anything different right now, because if you're going to make Shinsuke a star, you ain't going to have him lose to Baron Corbin. He wouldn't have lost to Baron Corbin in NXT.
Nope. Darrell.
Same. Shinsuke takes it. You don't see a reason for him to be worried about not having a win because he has the belt. I mean, he has the briefcase.
Jesse?
and the winner is Shinsuke Nakamura.
Take it across the board, boys. I like it. So I'm going to be super disappointed when Baron Corbin wins this match.
Yeah.
And we all just lose.
He could win because he's a Trips guy, right? Trips. All right.
Yeah, he is a Trips guy.
Let's take this right into the Fatal 5-Way Elimination match. This will determine the number one contender for the SmackDown Women's Championship at SummerSlam. SummerSlam. Hashtag. Jesse, who do you have? Do you have Becky? Do you have Charlotte? Do you got Lana, Natalya, or Tamina?
Well, as my shirt indicates, I'm Team Natty tonight. I would like for her to win. Will she win? Probably not. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that my girl Becky Lynch wins it. I think she's overdue for another run as the women's champion. I think her first reign ended too soon in a tables match. Charlotte Flair is going to be champion eventually. Lana, Tamina, poor thing. But Becky Lynch, I think it's her time to be champion again.
Dorowski.
You actually took my pick, Jesse. So I'm going with Becky Lynch as well.
Sorry.
I think it's her time. I think it's now that we have Alexa Bliss up on Raw, it's time to put it back.
Unless we see something happen, which we thought we would see at Money in the Bank happen. We thought that we would see a heel turn happen from either Becky Lynch or Charlotte. That didn't end up happening. So we could see that happen. I can totally see that happening, but I'm going to have to go with it again. I got to go one more time with Natalya and see her win this. She's a heel. You're going up against the white meat of them all, babyface, in Naomi. So you got to have a heel going against her.
I would love it if she won, though.
I was going to go San Diego Comic-Con spoiler. The new Mattel series for San Diego Comic-Con only has Sasha Banks and Charlotte. So I would go
Tamina for sure.
Charlotte. But I don't think they have enough time for her to transition from strong heel, like from face right now, to heel in time for SummerSlam. It only gives us less than a month, so 3 shows really, to really pull that off. And I think, if anything, oh my gosh, this is so hard.
It's the queen.
I'm going to actually go Lana. I'm going to go Lana here.
Okay.
She steals the win.
Tamina.
Because the 4 actual wrestlers of this event can steal the show from each other. So who can the true opportunist be? Normally I would say it's Carmella. Carmella's not wrestling. Carmella still has the title, or has the Money in the Bank. Lana wins this, and she actually probably gives a better performance at SummerSlam.
That's why I say things like this will happen at a Battleground, at a Extreme Rules, because it doesn't matter as much as when we do get to SummerSlam, you have to have a big card happening.
Okay.
I'm down for that.
Take it.
Let's move right along. We are kind of rocking and rolling. These are some great matches. WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. The
Usos.
The Street Usos
Okay.
versus the SmackDown New Daysters.
New Day?
Alex, who wins this match?
New Day? The New Day win this. They had to lose one before via the DQ. Now it's time to then put it on them. If they don't, it'll be really weird. Like, no, the New Day don't need it particularly, but they would give it more prestige by having it and having other people chasing after it and bringing that prestige to it. Because if you're going to one day have the Fashion Files, the Fashion X-Files win it, then there has to be some prestige to it beforehand, because they're not going to be the ones bringing that to it. They need that gold to make them more over.
Can anybody make a counterpoint for the Usos?
Negative.
They are 2-time Slammy winning tag team
Of the year?
of the year. So that's all I got.
I also think that New Day will win this. You're 100% right. The last pay-per-view, the only reason they lost is because it was their first match back. We weren't ready for the title to switch over yet. They've actually booked the tag team title since Mania not the best for SmackDown. The fact that we didn't even have a match for them at Mania already tells you where they were going to put the prioritization of this title. They're booking it a lot better now, with the Usos retaining, cheating, stealing, healing their way out, getting disqualified, leaving the arena. That's the stuff we needed all along from these bad Usos. The problem we have here is there's no stipulation to this match. Mm-hmm. That's the only problem we have here. So if Usos lose this match, they may still keep the title. And we may have that actual match we need where we switch the title at SummerSlam. So I'm actually going to say New Day wins, but by DQ. We don't have a stipulation here.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yep.
Is it all about respect? Is this like whole match about respect? Because like last week they had the rap battle.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe that would be the thing. Like like they win by DQ again, and then they're like, no, but like we don't respect you guys anymore because you guys keep getting out of giving us the titles. Who knows?
Possible.
Yeah, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse, who wins?
Oh, New Day, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Across the board?
No counterpoint. Sorry.
No, it's good.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't need
Yep.
to say anything.
Yeah, I was going to ask you because you got the shirt on.
Yep.
If you wear the shirt, most likely that's who you're going to pick. So I got Wolfpack.
100%.
For everybody.
I mean, I
Hype
said
Bros come in, they steal it.
Oh, he's
with
gonna win between John Madden.
the Mojo in the bank for the tag team championship.
I mean, I said I wanted Natty to win, but I didn't think she was going to win.
Look, you've always been a Natty fan.
we know.
I have much respect for that, man. As long as you held on to that shirt.
I'll buy some Natty Ices for the night so we can drink them.
Yes.
Whenever she wins, we'll smash them together and.
Let's get right along to Jesse's favorite stipulation, the flag match. We've got Hacksaw Jim Duggan versus Sergeant Slaughter. Oh, wait, sorry, this is 2017. We have John Cena versus Rusev.
Because we've never seen this match before. Ever. Ever.
Ever.
Ever.
Rusev took some time off. He came back. We threw him right into the same freaking feud that we had before.
But it's different because he has short hair now.
And he's
it's
married.
short hair. And he's got boots on.
Yeah.
Short hair and boots.
Okay.
And no Russian tanks, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Jesse, who wins this match?
John Cena.
John Cena. What do you mean?
100%.
You have to elaborate because not everyone thinks John Cena's going to win this match.
Because Rusev is not going to get a win over John Cena. He's not going to get a win over a freshly returned John Cena.
Free agent.
Just came
John
back
Cena.
from a incredibly hard time off after proposing to what's her face? Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella.
What is her name?
John Cena wins
Nikki
this
Bella.
100%.
Her name's Nicole.
Nicole, yes. I'm sorry. I love the Bella twins, by the way. I completely blanked on her name. Nikki Bella.
You're coming back.
So John Cena wins 100%.
Counterpoints. Who's got a counterpoint? Alexander.
Rusev has new hair. And because of that, they are making him look different. And because of that, he will win this match because flag matches don't matter because you don't get pinned and you don't get submitted. And because of that, you can have John Cena lose and still be a free agent and still be worthwhile for Raw. And Rusev can get over. And Lana loses that same night.
Oh.
You changing your mind now?
No, I'm sticking with Rusev.
It wasn't that good of a point, but it's true.
It was good. It was good.
Rusev
No, it was,
will be winning.
that was point.
Yeah, it was
It
good.
was a point.
It
was words.
I owned a John Cena shirt.
I own 2 John Cena shirts.
He's on my
I own one.
Funko list. No, I think I have the neon blue, and I've got the orange one.
You bought me my John Cena shirt.
Yeah, the
You
black
did.
one with the
yeah,
neon.
with the green. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't own anything.
They need like a Machka
Rusev.
Machka Machka shirt.
The only John Cena shirt I have is a breast cancer
PBR
awareness
one?
pink shirt. That technically doesn't count, but I guess it does kind of count.
You don't
That's
have
it.
One, you don't have one for your kid?
Nope.
Kid doesn't have one?
Nope.
You don't
He's
have
not
the
allowed to have
PBR
one.
one where he's all like
No.
No.
PBR. I'll split. I'll take Cena. He's on this comeback tour, probably his last tour. Showed up on SmackDown, threw out a bunch of freaking names: the Rollins, the Lesnars, the Reigns. For him to get to all of that, you can't lose to Rusev. He goes undefeated between now and Mania, beating Brock Lesnar. Called it here first. WrestleMania 34, New Orleans.
Not
Okay.
going to.
All right. Yeah.
That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, and Cena's never been Universal Champion, so they're going to want to put that belt on him eventually anyway.
That's how he breaks the title. That's how he breaks the record.
I guess it would give it some prestige, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. U.S. Championship, the phenomenal one, the untouchable one, as his shirts now say, AJ Styles versus the face of America,
Yep.
Kevin Owens.
KO.
Dad.
Canada.
We got a rematch here. The belts changed at Madison Square Garden.
Yep.
We could leave it to WWE to flip one on us, right? It's not because somebody was injured. They just want to flip stuff on us, just like they did with Samoa Joe and Finn Balor.
You have
That's
to
the
be
one,
there.
right? That's the
Yep.
one.
You had to
Yeah,
be there.
totally.
You had to be there.
That was the
Spot
last
should
major
be
one
there.
that happened, yeah.
You
Dorelski,
got to go live.
who wins this match?
So you kind of took away there's no stipulation to this match because that's what I was thinking on this one.
This one should have been for the flag. Canada in both corners.
Well, just a stipulation that keeps it going. Something that Kevin Owens would have said, the only reason why I lost on that live event was because of XYZ. There's no stipulation. I see AJ Styles keeping it. This is the face of America that everybody wants to see. Boy from the South, ATL, Georgia. Phenomenal one.
With SummerSlam coming up and that wanting to sell those tickets, wanting people in those seats, who draws more money? AJ Styles, Kevin Owens. It's AJ Styles. He's got to have the belt going into SummerSlam.
I like that this match gives a lot of prestige to the United States Championship because these are both former world champions. Kevin Owens was a Universal Champion. AJ Styles was a WWE Champion. So I think it keeps AJ Styles' fans happy because even though he may not be at the top of the ladder, he's still the best in the world, and they gave him a pretty good program with this title. So I don't see them taking it off of him. So AJ Styles wins.
You've made a great point there. I'm gonna take what you said, dabble a little hot sauce on it, and spice it up just a bit. This match will be better than the WWE Championship Punjabi Prison
On a pole match.
100%, because this title, this storyline, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, it could be Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. It's going to still be better than that main event match because it's the wrestlers that make the belt, not the belt that makes the wrestlers. And they haven't learned that yet by throwing things like on Jinder. And that's okay. We'll get there. AJ Styles loses this match, but doesn't lose the belt.
Okay.
This is a disqualification. Not on his own fault. Somebody jumps in here.
You got SummerSlam access
Braun Strowman.
right around the corner, right? Just like you were saying, SummerSlam. Who do you want holding the title, signing autographs, line going who knows how long? Kevin Owens or AJ Styles? It's got to be the phenomenal one.
I mean, he's got a jacket now, or a vest now you can buy on the network.
Crazy
I mean, on the shop.
expensive.
It's
for
pretty
a vest.
pricey. It's pretty
and
pricey.
you got the gloves.
It's
Always.
missing
Two
sleeves.
versions,
Yeah.
the gray
How
ones
does it go?
and the black ones.
Mm-hmm.
All we're missing now is the mom haircut wig.
I need that wig. Mom haircut wig.
AJ Styles, your haircut still looks like a mom. Oh, the mean tweets.
The mean tweets.
We see at least 3 Pele kicks. I'm calling it now.
Oh, we're gonna have
Wow.
all the great spots for here.
Yeah.
2 cannonballs.
But I think what it comes down to is Kevin Owens is going to get so enraged and so upset that he's going to pull a Randy Orton outside the ring and disqualify himself.
Real quick though,
Yeah.
does this open up the pay-per-view?
This match?
Yeah.
No. They're going to start off with a flag match.
Okay. I thought it would be one or the other because you have to keep them separated.
I think it's going to be the flag match.
Like, you
I
gotta be
think-
like the offspring.
I think it'll be the
Make
women's
sure-
match.
But you can't talk about the U.S. and the U.S. twice, like, in a row.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, it very well could be Shinsuke and
Yeah, if you
Corbin.
want everybody to get in their seats and start this show off packed, you start it with Shinsuke
Okay.
and Baron.
So before we get into the WWE Championship Punjabi...
Sound
Sound like Angle Wave.
WWE.
That's my best
WWE.
Kurt Angle impersonation. Prison match. If you could book one
Punjabi.
pre-show match, who's in that pre-show match?
Naomi, because the SmackDown Women's Champion should be on the card.
Versus...
Ooh.
She's got to wrestle somebody.
Yeah, because it can't be Carmella. Wow. I didn't think about that.
Nikki Bella?
Sure, a returning Nikki Bella.
I will say Sami Zayn versus Mike.
Mike Canales.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Kanellis.
Mike Kanellis.
It'd be a good little teaser.
Naomi could wrestle Maria.
We won't see Maria until December to dismember.
December.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Ty Dillinger
Ooh.
and new heel Chad Gable.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You said heel?
Yeah.
No way, man.
Oh, yeah.
He had a clean match. All right, whatever.
Whatever.
Clean match versus AJ Styles.
You didn't
There
see
was-
the interview with Renee Young yet tonight.
No one needs that boring. That's why it's canceled.
Oh,
Oh.
Move on.
I liked
I actually
talking
liked it.
smack.
I like talking smack.
Yeah.
You can build a lot of. That's a difference.
it's just like Raw Talk gone.
What's the
Just like Raw
hashtag
Talk
for
gone.
that?
Hashtag
Bring back
the smack.
Oh, bring back
I
the
can't
smack.
Start it now.
Hashtag it.
Hashtag.
Bring back the
Hashtag.
smack.
You guys want to see
Bring
talking
back
smack?
the smack.
Hashtag it. Bring back the smack.
Bring back the smack. I love it.
Dorowski. Oh, fashion police. Shoot.
Nope. So he's wearing the
Versus
shirt.
Ascension.
He's wearing the shirt right there.
Oh, Wolfpack.
Did Wolfpack come back?
Zack Ryder
Oh, yeah.
versus Mojo Rawley
Ooh.
That would be good.
in a
Punjabi.
four corners match.
Ooh,
For the respect of the corners.
Yep.
I like that. Also, I yelled at Zack Ryder when we were leaving SmackDown.
He
last
did,
Tuesday.
and he saw him.
Woo,
Like,
woo,
he did the
He
head
was
turn.
he was on his phone and driving.
I was about to say,
Oh.
don't say he was texting.
Whoa.
Don't accuse
He was
him.
using Google.
Oh, he was on Google
No,
Maps.
he was
I
on
could
Google
see
Maps.
what he was
Yeah.
doing on his
Big
phone.
no.
Don't say he was Snapchatting.
He wasn't. He was using Google Maps.
Okay.
But I saw it, and I wasn't yelling at him because of that. I just was yelling, Zack Ryder!
He was like,
Scared him real bad. Real bad.
Yeah.
Last match of the night. WWE Championship Punjabi prison match. If you don't know what it looks like, Alex is flashing it right now. 6 times.
don't make
Jinder
6 times.
Mahal. 6 times, 7 times. Jinder Mahal, who's your champion. The modern day Maharaja.
Maharaja.
I think it's just an A at the end.
Here's the
Maharaja.
thing, though.
It's
American.
silent. Oh, American. Versus
America.
Snake Boy, Snake Man,
I'm a
Venom
snake.
Guy, Randy Orton.
The Viper.
The Vipes.
He's going to that place.
Jesse,
It's vintage.
who wins this? Randy's not looking good so far. He's had a terrible last 2 pay-per-views.
How
Yeah.
much you did?
Jinder Mahal retains the WWE Championship. I don't know how, but I see Orton losing dirty, so Jinder Mahal's going to win somehow unfairly. Perhaps those 2 guys, I don't know their names. I don't know how they get involved, but somehow they get
The
involved.
Bollywood boys.
Yes.
The Singh brothers? They're real tiny. They can definitely
Yeah.
squeeze
Yes.
in
They can
between the
climb
bars.
up.
Yes,
Yeah.
they will.
So, this match,
Are you excited? 1 to 10.
I would be excited if it weren't a Punjabi prison match because it's just so.
Can we watch that match after this? I need to
Yeah.
watch it.
The
The
Batista
Khali
one
one?
is better than the
Yeah.
Undertaker one.
There were
Okay.
multiple?
There were
Oh,
2.
yeah.
This is the third.
Yeah, this is the 3rd one.
Yeah,
All right, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to go back and watch those.
Yeah.
Both of them.
They're garbage.
But Orton hasn't looked great the last few pay-per-views. So, and I think Vince is really pushing Jinder with us opening in India.
And yeah,
So, Jinder Mahal retains.
Dorowski.
Sadly, that was exactly what I thought when I saw the this match happened. That the Singh brothers can actually fit through those little holes. They will.
I'll do
assist
that. I'm going to put
Jinder.
that in post.
Yep. And I don't want him to be champ anymore. But
That's the
he's
point,
got a good
right?
gimmick going on.
Yeah.
You can't hinder the gender.
Can't hinder the
Can't
Jinder.
hinder the
You know-
Jinder. And make that a hashtag as well.
I'll take it a little deeper to kind of help solidify this championship. Randy Orton's in Thailand. He started shooting a new movie. I follow him on Instagram. That's why he wasn't at our SmackDown last week.
that's right.
He wasn't on SmackDown tonight because he's in Thailand shooting his new movie. He's not gonna.
twice.
He's not gonna win this match
That's twice, man.
because it doesn't make sense for his storyline. For he can go away, slither back, be a little snake, and slither his way back, and him and John Cena can fight again at TLC in October.
Right on.
Yeah. Jinder Mahal is going to win this anyways. At SummerSlam, his match probably won't matter unless it's against someone who does matter. But they've got people like AJ Styles,
Yep.
like Brock Lesnar, like this indie guy. His name is Finn Balor that can sell tickets
okay.
for SummerSlam.
Okay.
They don't need this to be on Randy Orton's shoulders.
Watch it be the opening match of SummerSlam.
Ooh,
Could be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right after the pre-show with the Drifter versus Finn Balor, right?
Yeah.
Again,
In a Jeff Jarrett guitar on a pole match.
2 guitars on each pole
Mm-hmm.
and 1 kendo stick right in the middle.
Correct. But he does come out as the demon.
Jeff Jarrett?
Jeff Jarrett comes out as the demon
Also-
in order to make sure that they don't know that he's there because he has his own promotion.
Did Finn straight up really cut the back of his head?
Yeah.
He didn't cut it.
Well,
He
got
got
cut,
hit in
yeah.
the head.
Yeah, no, there was
With
2
that guitar,
giant
yeah.
gashes because the Drifter's an idiot.
But
That's a different show.
Yeah.
So we'll stop there.
Yeah, that's Raw Talk. They took that off the air.
We got a lot of exciting stuff coming your way from the WWE.
WWE.
Stay tuned. I'm excited to watch this Mae Young
WWE.
Classic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
100%.
And then I really want them to save the 205 guys because it's not going to last much longer.
We don't
we're
have a
doing too
hashtag
much.
yet for them.
I'll do it the next time. But you can hashtag FTR, though, if you want to. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Tell us your thoughts, your counterpoints. Put it in the comment box. Go ahead and put your list up there. Tons of prizes out there. Ready to give them out.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
From everyone here at the Frog Splash Podcast, thanks for tuning in. Remember that everything we do is too sweet and it's faux life.